ישבתי לשיחה עם כוכבת נטפליקס מהסדרה Selling the City, אלאנורה הישראלית. הנה ראיון המלא. Tell me about you. Like, I know you came to New York when you were 3.
I was younger. I was like a little over 2. So we came as a family. Everyone always says your parents are Israeli. And I'm like, they're not. I'm Israeli. Because they weren't born in Israel. So my father's from Argentina and my mother is Moroccan. They moved to Israel. They obviously went to high school there and grew up there. And that's where I was born. And we came to the States together. Then my father went back. In my early childhood, I would go to Israel like every summer to visit my dad.
How would you spend your summers here? Like,
they're great summers. I'll go to like Luna Park. I always tell like my American friends who like wonder what to do with their kids in the summer. They're like, should we go to the Hamptons or this? I'm like, go to Israel. Like, leave them on the beach all day. They'll be fine.
Tell me, how did you get to star in, I would say, your own show?
So look, I really got into real estate almost immediately post-college. It was something that I didn't dream about. Better opportunities started to come up. There was an option to do a show in the UK where I would be like a judge on a real estate show. And then out of nowhere, like Netflix reached out to me, which was odd because they don't always do that. And the only thing that I can surmise was that Christine Quinn had probably just left that show. Yeah. And they were really looking for strong replacement characters for her. Yeah. Right. And like, would I be open to like some of the initial questions, like would you come to LA? Like, could you work with Jason and Brett? And the answers were, I love and respect Jason and Brett. I think they've built an incredible brokerage, and I also like LA, but I'm so New York. They liked me enough, thankfully, that they were like, you know, we have always thought about doing the New York show. What makes Selling Sunset such a beautiful franchise is that they're really specific about how it's produced, how it looks visually. They're very detailed about the production that going to another city is taking a huge leap of faith for them.
Did you feel the change after October 7th?
We actually filmed before and after. I wouldn't say that somebody specific ever did, and certainly not from the team at Netflix or Done and Done, but certainly the general climate has felt very different.
What helped you with being an Israeli?
I think it is undeniable. The one thing that I would say Israelis have in common, undying work ethic, right? We're like born to work. Israel is the little country that could.
I wanted to know, do you think that you're paying any prices for your great success?
Yes. Don't all women? There are so many differences between men and women historically and socially and what's acceptable. I think there's an expectation in sort of how we look, how we present ourselves that's a harder.
You would have to give one tip for a young person coming to New York, wanting to succeed in business, in real estate. What would it be?
I would say the most important thing is to have some idea of where you're going. And it's totally okay if you're young. It's completely okay to not know what you want to do, but you might know who you want to be. So that has been really great. And the other thing I'll say is like, I could not be happier right now. In general, Israel has had a very rough, maybe starting to feel slightly like things might be changing. I'm very, very hopeful that like things will be better, that the spirit is not broken. I think the summer will be really fun. I can't wait to come visit.
We're waiting for you in Tel Aviv. I hope you would have the time of your life. You're the best, and thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.